Dangal greetings, my name is Julian Esteban and I'm from IT1IC. Today I'm going to present the design of our Java GUI and the project called Pet Registration Form. So, unang-unang ginawa ko is, meron sa taas doon is yung mga menu bar. Sa menu bar na yun is merong tatlo. And sa tatlo na yon, meron siyang item. Sa menu bar na file is merong new and exit. And sa menu na transaction, meron naman siyang view transaction. And yung menu bar na help is meron siyang menu item na about. And sa baba naman yon, after ng label, is meron tayong mga JText fields or meron ding JLabel. Which is yung mga JLabel, ito yung mga na kailangan nilang i-fill. Which is meron ditong owner name, contact number, pet name, pet type, breed, and age. So then sa may magigilid nyo is meron siyang JText field kung saan mag-fill yung mga tao para sa kanilang information. Then sa baba naman yon is sa lower section, yung kikita yung mga services using trace checkbox. Nakalist yung mga services and yung prices niya yung nasa gilid naman. Ang mga nakalist dito ay yung bath and haircut, nail clipping, air cleaning, rabies vaccine, and deworming. So, ang checkbox is pwede silang mamili kahit ilan na item. Basta, Then, pangatlo naman is yung mga appointment, which is yung date tsaka yung time. Sa time is gumamit lang ako ng radio button. Ay nakabutan group sila para isa lang pwede lang piliin. Kung AM ba or PM. And sa time naman is gumamit lang ako doon ng combo box para sa mga date, which is day, month, and year. Para yung date is maalam din kung kailan sasagawa. Then sa pinakababa naman is merong nakalagay din na appoint and clear. Doon sa dalawang yon is sa appoint is parang confirm nila yung kanilang check out, and pangalawa naman is clear, is pag clear is mawawala lahat ng mga na-fill up. Yun lang, thanks.
In this part of the code, we examine whether the input fields are empty or the outputs inputted in them is in the correct format. For example, in the name field, it should all be containing letters and there shouldn't be any numbers present in the input field. And likewise, in the age field, it is all supposed to be numbers, and if there are any letters present in the input fields, an error will pop up. Now, in order to get started with this, we need to get the values that is inputted in the text fields. Now, in this case, we set up strings that contains the values of the different text fields used in this program. And for the name text fields, it checks whether the name is empty or is blank, and shows an error if so. Then the else if the name is not blank, the other condition gets checked, which is if it all contains letters. Then the same goes for the contact numbers, the pet names, and the pet age. The only difference is the contact numbers and the pet age checks whether the input is a number, and if it's not a number, then an error message will pop up. Then in this checkbox checker, we check whether at least one of the 5 choices are selected, Like this, if checkbox bath is not selected and the other ones are not selected, there will be an error showing that please select at least one service. And if at least one service is checked, then the code will proceed as intended.
So for the time error handling, we input the if conditional statement that says if the time text field is empty, it will show an error message dialog that says the system needs input in time. Please fill out the time field. And also we declare the if conditional statement if the time contains letter. Also, it will show an error message dialog that says the system cannot run the program. Please fill right numbers in time field. And also, lastly, we input the if conditional statement if the radio AM and the radio PM is not selected, neither one of them, it will show an error message dialog 2 that says the system needs AM or PM selected. Please select at least one radio button. So if we run this program and we input the name, the contact, and then the pet name is H5 and the type is Pascal, breed American, and then nail clipping. If we didn't put in the time, it will show the system needs input in time. Please fill out the time field. And also if we input the letters in the time, it will show the system cannot run the program. Please fill the right numbers in time field. So input the time, so 12 o'clock PM, 12 o'clock, and then another, because we didn't check the checkbox button of the radio button, it will show the system needs AM PM selected. Please select at least one radio button. So if we select AM or even PM, it will show the result of the form. So the total bill is 250.
In this part of the video, I will be presenting the transaction log window of our pet grooming system. So ang method na ito ay tinatawag na show transaction log, and it displays the JFrame that contains the transaction log table. Sa loob ng frame, makikita natin ang JMenu bar properties and items, which is similar lang sa nakalagay sa pet registration na frame. Sa transactions menu, makikita natin ang view transactions na menu item, and kapag click natin to, it will open the transaction log window. Now, the main component here is the JTable named transaction log table na naka-embed sa JScroll pane para pwede itong i-scroll horizontally and vertically. Dito rin dinidisplay ang lahat ng transaction records gamit ang transaction table model. The transaction table model is created using default table model, which has the columns and header na owner's name, pet type, selected services, appointment time, appointment date, at total bill na nakastore sa isang array para ma-initialize. Additionally, meron ding button labeled show row information sa lower right part ng frame. Kapag click ito, it calls the show row information method, which will be further explained later in the video.
Hello! Now, let's move on to the show transaction log. So, before natin gumawa ng JTable para sa makita yung transaction log, kailangan muna natin magkaroon ng isa pang frame para doon sa view transaction log. So, kailangan natin gumawa ng JMenu bar And within the J menu bar is a J menu which is sa transaction. And then, kailangan din natin ng J menu item which is a view transaction, whereas when we click it, magkakaroon ng panibagong J frame. So yung J frame na yon is magkakaroon tayo ng isang J table at isang J button. And within the J table, meron tayo doon na 8 columns. Yung 8 columns na yon may owner name, may pet name, may pet type, may selected services, may appointment type, may appointment date, at may total bill. So after natin magawa yung design dun sa pagkakaroon ng JTable, and kailangan din natin lagay ng J scroll pane para naman na ma-view ng user lahat ng mga in-input nila. Now, kailangan naman natin lagay ng functionality. So every time na magkakaroon ng add row, so before natin sila ma-add, kailangan muna natin i-call out or i-get text yung mga JText field doon sa pet registration. For example, yung sa name, yung sa contact, yung sa name ng pet, kailangan natin silang makuha. And then, meron din naman sa ating checkbox. So, paano natin makuha yung checkbox? So, gumamit naman tayo ng method na isSelected. So, for example, sa bath and haircut, kailangan natin i-call out si bath and haircut, and then, yung method na isSelected. Now, yung sa next naman is, para naman makita if yung services is selected at kailangan natin siyang ma-add dun sa list of services. So, ang kanyang main syntax or pagkaka-format is if yung checkbox ay selected services, ay ma-add siya. At kaya gumamit ng if is in case na marami siyang i-check sa checkboxes, ma-add lang siya ng ma-add. Next, para naman doon sa appointment time, gumamit naman tayo doon ng time slot or sa appointment time, gumamit tayo ng ternary operator. So, ang ginawa natin dyan ay meron lang tayong dalawang option, which is yung sa AM or sa PM. So, if yung radio AM is selected, it's either AM or it's either PM. Doon naman, pagdating sa dates, so, ang ginamit naman natin doon na method ay yung getSelectedItem. Since maraming item ang nasa months, days, and sa year, kailangan natin kunan kung ano ba yung month nun. Then, meron din, after naman nun, is yung sa transaction table model natin. So, every time na may mag-a-add, doon mapupunta yon. So, i-add row natin yon. Mapupunta doon lahat-lahat ng owner name o yung pet name and so on so forth. And that's basically it para sa show transaction log in terms of its functionality.
Dangal greetings po, I am Axel Tirimo, and ang part ko po sa project na to is ang calculate fee method na kung saan ay kinakalculate niya yung total fee na babayaran ng user para dun sa mga services na in-avail niya. So first, nag-declare ako ng string na may variable na selected services, and kung makikita nyo is siya ay may value na empty string. So wala pa siyang laman. And then sumunod naman is meron tayong int na may variable name na total bill, and ang value ngayon niya is 0. So sumunod naman is meron tayong if statements, and yung mga if statements na yun is i-check niya kung ano yung mga services na pinili ng user base dun sa kung anong mga services yung mayroong check dun sa checkbox. So for example, dito sa unang if statement, kinukuha niyang value is para doon sa bath and haircut na service. So ang nakalagay dito sa condition niya is yung checkbox bath that is selected. So kung selected yung checkbox na yon, yung selected services is madadagdagan ng bath and haircut, and then yung total bill is madadagdagan ng 600. So yun, same process lang siya doon sa iba pang mga if statement. And then sumunod is meron tayo ditong error handling. Dito naman is ang nakalagay dito is meron tayong if statement, and dun sa condition na yun ng ating if statement, kung yung total bill is not equals to 0, magpo-proceed siya, and then execute niya yung code of block na nandito, and then may lalabas na J option pane. Dito ilalabas yung total bill na babayaran ng user, and then merong method na add row kung saan ma-add yung transaction doon sa ating table. Kasama na rin yung mga chinek or inavail na services ng user, and yung total price na babayaran niya. And then next is meron tayong clear data na method. Ito naman is para maklear yung mga input fields ng ating mga tawag doon. So next is meron tayong error handling. So i-check niya kung meron bang sinelect na services yung ating user. So sa ating condition, meron tayong total bill is not equals to 0. Kapag hindi siya 0 is execute niya tong block of code, and ang laman nito is meron ditong J option pane kung saan lalabas kung magkano yung babayaran ng user, and then meron ditong method na add row kung saan i-add niya yung mga information na in-input ng user, and also yung selected services ng user, and yung price na babayaran ng user doon sa table sa ating transaction page or table. And then next is meron tayong clear data. Ito naman is automatic niyang i-clear yung mga input fields.
So, show row information method. Ang purpose naman ng method na to is para makita ni user yung full details ng isang row. Mako-call yung method na to pag pinindot yung show row information button doon sa may transaction log table. So, meron tayo ditong int variable na selected row index na nagre-represent ng row na sinelect ni user. And meron ding string variables para naman dun sa value ng bawat cell or ng bawat column sa isang row. So, para naman dito sa if-else statement, yung if statement natin is nagche-check if yung selected row index is less than to 0, which means walang sinelect na row si user. And if nag-true yung condition na yun, maglalabas siya ng J option pane na nagsisilbing error message. And pag nag-false naman yung condition is lalabas yung details na nasa selected row ni user.
Dangal greetings, Ma'am Rebana. I am Gio Perey and i-explain ko lang po yung part ko sa GUI project namin. Basically, yung part ko lang po ay yung help menu. Specifically, yung about menu item. Na kapag kinlik ni user ay may mag-display na J-option pane na may message about the project and as well as the leader and members of our group. So, paano ko nga ba siya ginawa? So, una ay gumawa muna ako ng method para tawagin ko siya mamaya. Inside this method, gumawa ako ng variable for the message. So, kung mapapansin nyo, I decided to concatenate strings para mas readable siya. And gumamit lang ako ng \n para maayos yung formatting niya mamaya. So, pagkatapos kong makagawa ng variable, gumamit naman ako ng J-option pane component and pinas in ko doon yung message. So, after that, nilagyan ko lang ng action listener yung menu item for about. Then, inside that action listener, tinawag ko lang po yung method na ginawa ko kanina, which is yung show about. So, yun lang po. Ganun lang po siya kasimple and thank you so much po sa pakikinig.
Dangal greetings, I am Jiwa Secundo from 1ITC, and for this part of our pet registration system, GUI, I am going to explain the menu bar, specifically the exit function. So, sa top part ng window, there are menu bar with the label file. And under that, there are menu items which is exit and new. New and exit rather. So, naglagay kami ng action listener para gumana siya kapag clinic. So, when the user clicks exit in the menu, the program will automatically close or terminate. So, ayun lang po. Thank you.
Good evening, Ma'am Crystal and James Johnson Peralta, and I'm here to present my part in our Java GUI project. Ang part ko po is yung clear button and yung mga nakalagay po doon kung paano siya mag-a-act when pressed by the user. So, ito siya. Ito po yung method ng clear data. And gumamit lang po ako ng set text para dun sa mga text field na walang laman. Na double quotations lang po siya para pagka-pindot po ng clear is mag-set lang po siya as empty. Then, para naman po sa checkboxes, para mawala po yung pagkakaselect sa kanya is, gumamit lang ako ng set selected and may boolean value po na false. Para mawala po yung pagkakacheck sa kanya. And isa-isa po yan dun sa mga services na ino-offer nung aming project po. And para naman po sa radio button, para mawala po yung pagkakaselect sa kanya is gumamit lang ako ng .clear selection. And ito naman po yung sa may ito po, ipapakita ko na lang po yung sa may clear button po. Kasi, ito po, sa may button, clear button na may action listener and sino naman po nilagay na po dito yung clear data method na naglalaman po ng mga ilalagay na ng mga action na gagawin ng button. And ito naman po siya kung ginawa. May stage longer component. We call let me page and flow. Yung age niya po is 20. Then type niya ay ASCII. Then pipili lang po ng services na gusto ko i-avail. Tapos yung time ko. Currently ay 7:46. PM. And sorry po na lang po yung PM. Custom planner is mawawala po siya lahat. Yun lang po yung part ko. Thank you po for step.